That's fine. Do I want to save the splits? Yes, I do.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning.
I'm just gonna
Ain't so simple with this
grind a couple runs. Real
Here's
quick.
a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Hopefully this time I can actually get a time for all the splits.
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Sub 15
Ground
alright.
forms up under his feet
Easy,
as he points
easy.
away. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds
Give
his
me a couple of
lifelong
weeks, then
friend,
maybe
just
I'll
lying
get
in the
somewhere
road.
close to
Well,
15.
it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity, that a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Sometimes you just need a drink. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber. A school of squirts tunnels up around him. Must have fled here from the mines.
Damn it. I messed it up.
He sets foot inside one of Solandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him forced drinking did. Then Kid finds his trusty shield. The security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas.
So I can do these boxes pretty well, and then everything goes to shit. I always get either 4 or 5 gas fellas. Or gas fellas, I guess.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
So many squirts. Die. Thank you.
He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Damn it, didn't get it this time.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Right back at you.
For some reason I tend to forget to pick up the
right
whirlwind
next to the arsenal.
ability.
Tough part of town.
Skill, whatever you
One
want to
sip
call
of
it.
the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
God damn it.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's
Stop falling down,
real
kid.
close now.
Yeah, blame the kid. Blame the character, not the player.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just
Uh-oh,
did.
I get stuck. I landed the same place every time.
To the wharf district. He steals the city's
There
heart.
we go.
Might as well. Well, down he goes. Down
Was
toward the Bastion.
pretty good soul
Now the kid
regrets.
sees something stranger still. His
Sorry,
mind
but I don't know what
races.
that means.
Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. And just like that, the Bastion comes alive.
Is that
Starts growing again. Growing stronger.
the
Kid's
bar
gotta put its
part?
power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him
Maybe?
even farther into the wild unknown.
Sorry, I can't remember.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides. what
Whoops.
to build next.
Okay, guess we're building
Kid
the
don't know
arsenal.
what's out there waiting for him.
No worries. Hello, Kantenstein. How are you today, my friend?
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets.
I need to remember
Which
to
one?
walk for a little bit.
And there it is. But is locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman is keeping his fellas in check. And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to follow.
Alright.
He comes back, just like I knew he would.
Still alive at least.
The core hums in his pack.
That's
The
good.
monument's
That's a good start.
calling. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Yeah, okay.
The core.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I ended up with a
place is coming
few
together.
more
That's
boxes
why things are
than
gonna
I
be
wanted to,
alright.
but
Kid ponders what to know.
okay. I guess we're in distillery here.
We tracked
I
down
had to
a
wait
couple
for a
more
bit.
cores near the edge of the city.
I actually don't know what that is. GigaCon.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
So I
The
assume not.
calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. It was
Dang
someone
it!
like him.
I never fall down there.
Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. It's a snag
terrible.
or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop.
Didn't roll far enough.
No matter what.
Oh well.
He's got so many
It doesn't cost
questions
anything,
after
so it's
all.
fine.
The Thunder brothers didn't make it.
What? I just ran off.
Nordy, the bird boy, didn't make it.
Could have done an extra roll there, but I
He
didn't want to
survived.
risk it.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this.
Ah, nice. Maybe I'll check it out. Where is it, by
He's
the
a
way?
proper gentleman, that
Like
man.
Oslo area?
His name is Zolf. No hiding.
Why the hell
his
did I say
blood.
Oslo and not Oslo?
Folks like him ain't never
Who
been a
knows?
common sight in Ceylon.
It's a mystery to all of us.
He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind
But I've actually never been to a gaming expo, so that'd be kind of cool.
and to each other for the first time. Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Telenor.
There's only one way in the cinder brick fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity was mercy.
Okay, let's do better split than last time. Oh,
At least the
why do I jinx myself?
A parting gift. Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. Cinder brick gave them enough heat.
Yeah, this
metal
is
to munch
actually
on for a while.
absolutely
The
fine.
fort ain't theirs by right.
Apart from the switch at the beginning. By the musket. It was actually pretty good.
Security's plain gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down
Cool.
at Cinderbrick Fort.
Oh, I was actually behind after Hanging Gardens. Huh, interesting.
Kid shows up just as Zolf
How does that make
telling me
sense?
about his own journey to the city. Zolf banged up
My
the
previous
monument
stuff was so
pretty
slow.
bad,
Oh, I don't think I got.
But there's a way to put her back together.
I don't think I got what I wanted to.
Shards. That's
Guess
it.
now I
A few more
need
shards like
to.
that, and we'll be back in
Okay, I'm
business.
gonna check.
A single shard can breathe new life.
Now I
into
think I
this
need to
place.
do.
The shard's
Yeah, I
got
need
enough
to
juice
upgrade
spruce
this
up any of these
before I
places.
build this.
The city tried
Waste
to
a
use the
little bit of
shards
time.
to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan. Ankle
So I should
gators used
probably
to
look
roam
into
the
doing
wilds, and they
this a lot
nested in
better.
Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight. originated here. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap.
Yeah, that's
The
better
closer
than
you
last
get to
time.
an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows.
There we go.
One bad step in that tall grass.
The clip was kind of slow, but it's fine.
Lunch. Want to know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. He's got
There we
it,
go.
and now to finish her off. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. She's starting to get annoyed. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. The shard's sitting in plain view. After all that, kid lets the ankle gator go.
I use an IRC client called Hex
Hope Queen
Chat,
Anne don't
and I
mind
just
us borrowing
connect to
from her
the
treasure.
Twitch IRC through that.
All that trouble for a single shard.
I really want
You
to
know what?
use Botnak, but last time I tried, I messed it up somehow, so nothing worked.
It ain't too late to unlock the potential of
But I'm a
this
huge
place.
fan of emotes and stuff, so and Hexchat doesn't show emotes, so I really should just
Just the occasion to crack
look
open the
into,
distillery's private reserve. The Bastion ain't gonna
look into
build
fixing
itself.
Botnak, because Botnak is love.
Not everything blew up in the calamity. Why Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say
really
it
bad at
filled
this
the
clip.
skies with ash and the lakes with molten
Okay,
rock.
spawn on the right side, please. Thank you.
So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too.
Oh,
As for us, we learned an awful lot.
This
from
is slow.
Colford Cauldron. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here, but we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. All sorts of awful things crawling underfoot. Places inhospitable as they come. After all, when we look down inside Colford
there
Cauldron,
we go.
we had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out
Turn
of
it,
there.
remember to roll
Too bad taking
once,
that thing woke up every
and
last
there we go.
stink eye from here to Charleston Bog. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's
No.
waiting for him on the other side. And where there's one stink eye, there's always more. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid
Don't
the
kill me,
kid a
don't kill me,
fond
stop killing me.
farewell. With a good
Thank you.
spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city. Fires died out.
Gok is indeed
Nothing
love.
left of it.
I heard you're a big fan of Gok.
He comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. The
Alright.
monument's getting better.
Onwards to Bastion Quarry. We
We
need
need
an
an
awful
awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
circumstances.
High time we built something new.
Well, this is reasonable, I guess.
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes bursting
No.
worry.
Okay, so below,
Same
and
goes
then
for its natives, rattletails. The quarry came
I
with
hate
a
these
lifetime
pincushions.
supply of windbags.
Whatever they're
smaller
called.
than the naked eye can see, are nesting in these rocks. Not only are these
Stop
rocks a
falling,
source of life,
please.
they're recording everything, all the time.
I can't handle
Taking
this.
it all in. We found that the oldest ones remember things. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place?
This
Might be the
place is
gods
so
told the
confusing.
quarry's bad news. Those
When you
rocks,
first
all
play through
polished
it.
to a mirror sheen, the largest ones we know as
on.
cores. Remember how I
Okay.
said rattletails ain't the worst
Lanky
thing
drop,
in the
maybe,
quarry?
maybe. Yes, no,
Right
maybe
on
so.
goes to
Nope.
the beast we took
Of course not.
calling Sir Lunky.
Uh-oh.
Massive
That's
thing.
less than
stopped
ideal.
many of our opponents.
God damn
We
it.
just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks immersed in the quarry is certain.
Save
You
it.
never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone.
There we go. That was absolutely horrible.
Then that kid hears a voice calling from down the hall.
Yeah, speedrun.
It says,
Uh,
we talk
primarily Dishonored and Antechamber. And I also run a game called, well, I don't really, I've done one run of a game called Vessel. But it's kind of hard to motivate yourself to doing a run when nobody else runs it.
Because my countrymen will.
What? Why doesn't it say like...
About Zolf, but he's a man of his word.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, the game I run the most is Antechamber actually. And then I'm getting around to getting a better time in Dishonored. That's actually probably my favorite run.
And here they came.
Okay, enter and double click. Okay, so this isn't as good as I hoped.
The shards can put this disease in remission.
That burststone was
but there's
horrible.
only one cure. We need to finish what we started. The Bastion.
I've actually been thinking about doing Skyrim just for shits and giggles. Just doing pretty casual run.
There's something I want you to see.
Welcome back, sir.
Welcome
It depends really.
to the heart of the Bastion.
Some weeks I stream
I
like
ain't one for long goodbyes.
5 nights,
So here's the deal.
and some weeks I don't stream at all.
I figure you done the heavy
I really
lifting,
should just
so
be
you get
more
to do the
consistent.
honors. We can tell you
because
how to work this
streaming
thing if you got any
actually-
questions.
What?
Hey, kid.
Escape too hard. There we go.